Hi, welcome. This is for parents and students who have been placed or are being considered to be placed in the advanced class. I decided to do this because despite sending information, parents and students don't read it. So I'm going to make this mandatory for students who are moving into this class. This class is completely different from my regular class. All topics are argumentative. They are controversial issues, and students will learn to consider and look at both sides. So what tends to happen is young teens, older teens, look at one side of an issue without considering that both sides have, really effective arguments and points. So we end up looking at using critical thinking and looking at the gray areas. And then we walk away from a topic thinking, there's nothing simple about this, which is why it's a controversial topic. So this topic, even though a student drops down to 2 classes, and usually parents go, ding, ding, less money. And students say, well, 2 classes instead of 3. Okay. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot more work. I'm just going to be honest with you. Students do drop down to 2 classes for logical regions. You are going to work harder. Here's the good news, everybody. I actually model how to look for the best and most current information. For example, most kids who are looking up articles will look up .com. You really want to look up .org or .edu, and you want to make sure that you find the most current argument. So anything like, for example, today, I have tried to find articles from 2023 if I could. I try not to go back too far because obviously you want the most current information. Okay, so yeah, I'll be honest with you. Students don't always read the articles I provide because I'm so nice. I highlight the most relevant information. Just as I do in my regular class, I do give students an outline. It is an outline to work from, not to copy from, to work from. So what I tend to do on my outline, and I do encourage students to use the topic sentences and the end sentences, at least at first until you get stronger. If you're brand new to my advanced class, you should not be doing the entire essay. It will kill you and you will get burned out and you'll say, I can't do it. Of course you can't do it. It takes time to work up. I want one body paragraph. When you are given edits and you really don't have that many, or I tell you, this is really strong, let's go ahead and add the second one. That's when you can add the second one. I want this to be a manageable class. I don't want it to be overwhelming. Get one done really well, then we'll add the second one. I'll be honest though, students who are conscientious, students who are overachievers, who do the whole thing, they advance a lot faster. The roster right now is the most open it's ever been. And that is because I have students finally just ready to leave the nest, ready to move on. They're at the end of 10th grade. So this class is usually 8th, 9th, 10th. If you're at the end of 10th or you're coming in late in the game, sometimes I'll have older students. So I want to click in here and share the screen. Because what's great about this class as well, this has one document and everything is on the document. And I send the link every time I contact information about class. So you'll notice it's updated today. I update it every day. I post week 1. We'll always go over opponents or proponents. Sometimes I'll switch sides. So this week, this is opponents of advanced placement. That was last week. This week is side 2. So students come week 1 and week 2 at their reserve time. Well, what's your reserve time? Okay, if you scroll down here, you will notice Tuesday, the only open slots are from 7:30 to 8, and there are 2. On Wednesday, the only open slot is 7:30 to 8, or at 7:30 to 8. Thursday, more open spots. I actually closed a class on Thursday. Saturday, I actually have 4 open spots. I'm actually canceling this class at the end of the month. So, so for January, that class will no longer have openings. So you can see it's pretty full. Right now, I just lost a couple students, it's just that time. Their schedules become overwhelming and busy. So I lost one today who'd been with me since 5th grade, and he's going in, he's in the halfway through 9th grade. So he's given me 4.5 years. He's given all he can. He's ready to move forward, and he's doing really well. So you'll notice when we did side 1, I'll give you a link to a class video. I'll give you a link to the articles. I'll give you a link to the outline, and then a link to a Zoom recording. So here's the great news about this class. It's the most flexible class I have. So if you can't make it to week 1, you can't make it to week 2, remember you only take 2 classes. Week 3, I will teach 4 sessions on Saturday, side 1, side 2, side 1, side 2, so twice. I'll teach side 1, side 2 on Tuesday, side 1, side 2 on Wednesday, side 1, side 2 on Thursday. So there are 5 more chances to make up your class. I even have students wait to the very last day and do an hour back to back. If that's how it gets done, that's how it gets done. And if then you can't get your classes in, then there are Zoom class recordings. This is always an option for illness, for travel. So this is pretty much as easy as I can make it for you. This is my most difficult class, requiring the majority of time to prepare. So every class day and time is listed on the advanced roster. A list of 8 students is the maximum. Any open time slot will be shown. So if I have invited you to the class, you have turned in an essay response and I have confirmed it, or if I've officially moved you in here, then your job now is to find an open spot and let me know what that spot is. And I will put you in and make sure you're on the roster to receive emails from me. Every class day and time, it's not negotiable. There can be no more than 8. And that's a full room. I will post all articles and outlines on that one document. Everything's in one place. Advanced classes are always held at the end of the day. They are more mature topics, and students are usually older in this class. So there's no carryover there's really no conflict with younger students. If a student needs a particular day and time and the class is full, let me know and I'll look out for it. So once there's something open up, I'll know. I'll write myself a note. Week 4 is an off week. It's 2 classes. If you can't get 2 classes in when I teach it twice and I give you a makeup week, then maybe that's a time to consider that maybe your schedule is too busy. And I understand that. I understand. I'm here to help my older students really understand how to argue a position. And just to end this really quickly, this Zoom video, I used to teach an SAT essay class, and it was all about rhetorical analysis and argumentative writing. This is AP Junior English. So everything I am teaching is to prepare them for what they will face. So they will know how to do that, how to use comparison, how to use credible expert, ethos, pathos, logos, how to use specific literary devices as well in their essay responses. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm sure you will still have questions. Please read the article, but always go to that Google roster, go to that one document. That is the source of all information. Okay, thank you for watching.